Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Star Fox Adventures. I am the Doctor, and in the last episode we successfully gained the trust of the Lightfoot tribe, and they led us into their burial mound where they keep the Krazoa spirits. And in this episode, we will be entering, well we are right now, entering the Cruzers Shrine. And hopefully this time I'm not going to make such a fool of myself as I did last episode, by completely failing the test of strength about 3 or 4 times in a row. So, firstly, shit's upgraded now. No ladders here anymore, we have a rocket boost pad, which is kind of cooler, I guess. This actual shrine itself is pretty straightforward, which is good, because the test at the end of it is insane. It's basically just, each shrine has a thing. This shrine's thing is, press the switch and run. So in each one you've got to press a switch, and that opens a door for a limited amount of time, and then get through the door before it closes. There's 3 of them in total, yes. But the second one also, yeah, drains this thing with spikes in it, and we have to sprint past the spikes. I don't know why I stopped talking then. That was a really weird moment. I kept talking like, oh god. I kept like talking in my head, but like I knew what I was going to say, but kind of just didn't say it out loud. That must sound incredibly strange. I admit. Oh no, you bugger you. Pretty sure I've got it this time. Not sure why I started talking so early, but anyway, you can watch just to make sure I've got it. See, it starts closing then. There's not a great deal of margin for error in these. Ooh, scarabs. Can't hurt. And Dumbledore pod, that was what I was actually looking for. Like, you don't exactly have to like properly speedrun it, but you can't really like dilly-dally around. It's ooh, barrels. Yeah, like it starts closing straight away. Anyway, oh my god, here we go on to. I don't want to do this! Test 3, the test of fear. No, that's not even the voice I do for them. You must stand and face your deepest fears, which is dinosaurs mostly. Keep the guide within line within the green area. If you succeed, I will become yours to return to Krazoa Palace. So, we have a green bar at the top, and basically it's moving by itself, left and right. Sometimes jerking, sometimes smoothly. I am pressing left and right to kind of keep it centered. The more scary things get, the more randomly it moves. There's some weird shit going on here, which I never really have time to focus on, because I'm just staring straight at that green line. This is, I think, the hardest part of the game. If only because like there are tricks for the muscle foot thing, apparently. I googled it, and there are like hammering tricks you can learn to be good at hammering. There is no skill on this. This is mostly just luck, and there's a tiny bit of skill, but mostly it's just kind of... It's also kind of tends to be, if you beat it the first time, you're fine. If you don't beat it the first time, you'll be doing it for about 40 times. Oh, now shit gets real. Fucking Invisiscales appears, and we come to the hardest part of it. Oh, it's the acid trip! Jesus Christ, when it goes multicolored there, like, the red thing goes completely mental. But he's choking me, and the Sig is going crazy and trying to fight me. You can't really get an idea for what this is like if you've not played it, but holy shit, I did it the first try. I did the test of fear the first freaking try. That happened to me. I'm so excited. That was brilliant. That never happens to me, ever. Because I find that very difficult, which is awesome. Made up slightly for the embarrassingness of last episode. I can't believe that worked. Oh my god. Because normally where it goes into kind of like acid trip colours, like the thing just goes zun 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 left and right and just like fights against you so badly that like it almost always, if it just goes a tiny bit outside that green area, you lose. And it always does, but it didn't there. It always does, but it didn't there. That doesn't make a great deal of sense, does it, Doctor? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of this episode, because I was counting on that taking at least 10 minutes, more like 15. Okay then, see you back at Funtail Hollow. Right then, so as ever, when we've collected a Krazoa spirit, we need to return to the Warp Stone to get it delivered to the palace. See, that was pretty much my plan for this episode, was do the test of fear, hopefully, and then deliver the spirit, and that'll be the end of it. But I think it's going to go a bit beyond that, so you get to see something more exciting this episode, which should be awesome. I'm still out of breath from that as well, just like for extra poops and giggles, for want of a better phrase. I've recorded this immediately after recording the last episode with... Are you ready to go to Krazoa Palace? I don't know why I stopped to let him talk, you know what he says. But anyway, yeah, I recorded this episode immediately after the last one you've seen, so it's still just been one sitting for me, so I'm still recovering from the bloody muscle foot test. But I'm at least glad that the Krazoa test went smoothly, and this is one of the shortest trips to Krazoa Palace as well. Like, We can knock this out in about a minute. Let's see that, actually. Put a minute on the clock, Doctor. Yeah, I'm giving commands to future Doctor. Let's see if I can actually do this in a minute. Rise up there. Foxclaw. Been about 10 seconds. By which I mean it's been exactly 10 seconds, because I've also got a timer up here for timing the actual episode. So, up into the Grand Wind Chamber, and then it's on the 2nd floor this time. Counting this one as the ground floor, because I'm British, that's what we do. So we want to be on this floor. That's about 30 seconds there. Oh, can I do this? Come on, I can do this, I can do this. Hoop. If we go around to the other side, we will see that I am singing, and don't know why. I've come to the wrong fucking floor. It is over here. Oh, come on. Oh, you can just do this before the minute's up. Open the shop door. And time. That was close, I think. I'm not sure, because I can't remember what time I exactly started it on my stopwatch here, but I think that was about a minute. So, if so, fucking king me, I did it in a minute. That was fantastic. Haha. Yeah, definitely the shortest trip to Krazoa Palace. All the future ones are pretty short now, that you just basically teleport straight into that pad and go up the Wind Chamber. So, that's 3 in. So we've got half the Spellstones done and half the Krazoa Palace done, so pretty much half the Let's Play. In reality, that's actually slightly less, because the remaining 2 dungeon worlds are shorter than the 2 we've done so far. But then there's other stuff to do, actually. I'd say we're over halfway. I'd say we're closer to 60%. But anyway, shit, we only done 7 minutes of the episode for what I was expecting to take about 20 minutes. So, let's do some stuff. Specifically, listen carefully. See how this Thorntail looks in real pain and is making a load of pained noises? There is a reason behind this. But first I'm going to go for a swim, apparently. No, what I meant to say is first I'm going to collect some staff magic energy because of what we need to do. And put Groundquake on Y. Again, because of what we need to do. It's been a while since we've used Groundquake, isn't it? Crake? It's not one of the most useful abilities. I'm not going to say anything there because that's spoilers. Anyway, let's talk to her.
My eggs! They're stealing my eggs! Please help!
She has a ridiculous voice. But yes, eggs. Timer. So, we get these little bastards coming in, and they're the kind of snarplocks we've been seeing earlier, and so we just need to hit them to stop them stealing the eggs. If even one egg gets stolen, you lose. But, Groundquake is your friend here. A Groundquake, if they like pick up an egg and start returning it like back up to their hole, and you hit them, then the egg just rolls back down, everyone's happy. And the Groundquake hits the entire area, so if you're really in trouble, then you just hit the Groundquake, and they all disappear, like so. And you have enough magic that you can use it pretty regularly, so like that's your kind of instant save. That will always buy you at least kind of like 10 seconds, so you can just use that repeatedly. But that's no fun, is it, ladies and gentlemen, when you can beat them up by hand with a staff, or not, or you can miss repeatedly like that. Die. No, no. If you stand in front of them, they like stop and they hit you, which you can then use in turn if they'll then hit one behind them, if you move out the way. Oh, there's a bit too many of them there. Like, if you don't use the Groundquake, you can very easily get, like, properly overwhelmed. See, if you stand in front of him, watch. Stand in front of that one. He, like, makes as if to hit me. Stand in front of him again, and he'll actually hit the one instead of him, behind him instead of me, which is kind of cool. Which I guess you can use to your advantage somehow, but there's no real need to if you have Groundquake. Like, they've not even got one close to one of the holes. Also, look at that! Rumble Stick! Haha! I wonder what we get if we complete this little challenge. Hint, hint, hint. Frickin' hint a lot. Curse Map. I think we're done. No eggs stolen today. My eggs! They're stealing my eggs! Yep, we're all good. She still sounds just as ridiculous now when we saved her babies. Have a listen.
I've saved my eggs from those evil creatures. Please let me repay you. I believe inside there is something that you seek.
I think you're right. Yeah, I'm not sure what her accent's supposed to be. I think it's kind of like someone aiming for a British accent, but clearly missing by a wide range. It's one of the things I do like about this game, which is, hey, if you're American and watching this, you'll probably hate me for saying it, but people can say whatever they want about the voice acting in this game, but it just sounds so much worse if it was American. Because, like, American stuff just sounds kind of, like, American voice acting in the kind of stuff they're saying in this game would sound so kind of cheesy and tacky, at least to me. I kind of prefer that they're at least aiming for English accents. You have collected the portal device. By using this power command with your staff, you can open portal doorways. Portal doorway is not really a necessary phrase, because portal just means door in Latin. So portal doorway is called, like calling it a doorway. Anyway, we have a portal upgrade now, which is one of the weirdest staff upgrades that we use, I believe, 5 times in the entire game. Because there are only 5 portal doors in the... Actually, no, there's 6. If you count the 2s. Anyway, spoilers! We needed that. Again, that's one of those things I'm not sure you realise you need until you've got it. I think you can technically do what I'm about to do now first, and basically I'm going to go to see the Queen now. And I think you can speak to the Queen first, normally, and she says, like, oh, if only we had some way of opening this portal, which I've shown you earlier. Let's see if you can remember, ladies and gentlemen. But I just decided to skip that out and just do the eggs thing straight away, because if we go down here and talk to the Queen Earthwalker... Again, further away than I expected. Let's go to Sharpclaw, surprise her. Hey, look, surprise, motherfucker, I got your son again! Oh no, it just turns back. That's the fun in that.
But I have some bad news. Son, your father has been taken prisoner within the walled city.
Is he okay? Fox! We've got to help him, quick!
He's right, Queen. Point us in the direction of the gatekeeper and we'll rescue him.
I wish it were that simple. You see, Tricky's father is the gatekeeper.
Dad's a gatekeeper?
No, that's all we need.
Yes, and a wise one at that. When Scales came to our land, your father knew that the Sharpclaws would come for him, and so he hid his gatekeeper powers behind this sacred seal. I'm sorry, but I cannot break the seal. Maybe you might have some idea.
Sacred seal, you say? And now we've just got something that opens sacred seals. In a really trippy fashion. But fortunately, his gatekeeper power is hidden behind there, which makes me think, what would happen if they'd taken him to the walled city as the gatekeeper and kept him there and he hadn't sealed his powers away? Would they just be... Would the walled city kind of be, like, essentially locked from the inside? Because if so, that would have been a much cleverer idea, Scales. You should do that. But now we can go to the walled city. And we've got enough time this episode, actually, so let's do that. Words. I really don't know what I was meaning to say there. Anyway, we have enough fuel cells to reach the walled city, but we've pretty much run out now, so when I come back from the walled city, we'll probably have to do another run before going up to the secret 4th world. I say secret, it's not that secret, it's just I haven't told you where it is yet and I don't want to spoil it. The walled city I really like. It's got a really cool architectural style, looks awesome. My only problem with it is the music is the exact same as Lightfoot Village, like the exact same. Which is like, it feels like it should be more special than that as a dungeon world, but it's definitely got my favourite boss of all 3. That's the final one. That's the secret one. You can't see that yet. But Walled City has definitely, yeah, it's got a really cool architectural style and is my favourite boss.
The Earthwalker's home, but it's been overrun by the deadly Red-Eye tribe. General Scales has imprisoned the King Earthwalker within its walls. You must rescue the king and find that spellstone. Hurry, Fox. Those nasty beasts are mighty hungry. Let me out.
The Red-Eye tribe. Interesting. They're the only dinosaur tribe now we have not come across at all in the game. So we've come across just that one high top, and they are seriously cool. Now's where things also with these start getting actually a bit difficult. Not so much difficult, but you have to really kind of pay attention. You can't just kind of go through the wing challenges now assuming you'll pass. Failure is an option on this one, and the next one as well, because of course the next one you need all 10. This one ain't so bad, but see how I can do for points on it anyway. Oh, my wrist still hurts from hammering. Oh, you can get hit by those and just go through them fine, but you kind of need to try and use the kind of X brakes like that, and then Y speeds up. So you need to kind of try and craftily use those in order to not die at the rings. The rings? The doors. I said rings because I was looking at a ring. So therefore, oh no, we've still got one more to get, but should be fine. Get a bomb upgrade from over here. And then whee! And get that. No, not get that gold ring. Bugger. Shit. Oh, there's another one right here. That's fine. But you can see what I mean. Like, you are more likely to fail. You're not more likely to fail this one, but it is possible to fail this one. I've only kept in 9 there. How odd. There's one I missed, and there was another one I didn't seem to see at all. Oh well. Anyway, seats to the left. Slippy out. 1,000-ish. Not bad. I love how I read 955 and say 1,000. That's optimism for you. Or just lying. One of the two. But yeah, as you can see, the walled city looks really cool. It's got like proper... I don't know what kind of architecture that is. But it's like, it's sufficiently different. There are cloud runners. Why are there cloud runners? They hate each other. I've never noticed that before. That's problematic. But anyway, much as I'd love to explore the walled city because of how awesomely cool it looks, I'm just going to leave you with that image. Can you see those in the distance? Yeah, they're the members of the Red Eye tribe. They're motherfucking T-Rexes, which is awesome. We're going up, let's have a little look at one up close, as close as I dare get to one, because I'm still terrified of these guys. Oh yeah, they are ugly bastards, but they are awesome! Okay. Okay, turns out I am still scared of them. Not so much scared of them, but just any big enemy in games and stuff that can move like that makes you jumpy. I love dinosaurs, but seriously, let's get this. They just look so cool. But I'm scared of them. I get a bit edgy around them, as you might have noticed there. But yeah, I have been the Doctor with the infamous gentleman. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. He saw me. He's seen me. Ah! He can go through walls. Help! 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 Oh my god. Okay, before I make a complete tit of myself, I've been the Doctor with the infamous gentleman. This has been Star Fox Adventures. We've successfully collected and deposited the third Crusader spirit and found out Tricky's father's a gatekeeper and is held prisoner up here. So next episode, we will be trying to find him first and then free him. Thank you very much, and good day.